Low competition niche research. Now, these are different ideas that I found personally, like on the go, so nothing was prepped for this video. This is more of a freestyle to help you get an understanding of how to come up with different ideas or just find new niche ideas that, let's say if you're like lost or you don't have no inspiration or you're just stuck, you don't know what to find. This is a perfect way for you to find these new niches that are making sales like right now, and there's a demand for them because they're selling like currently. And this method right here, I've done at the very beginning of my print-on-demand journey. So with that being said, making sure that you double check for trademarks and copyrights, because that's very, very important. Just because I share it with you in this video doesn't mean you go out there and copy it on your own, right? The goal is to come up with different inspiration, different ideas, and help you come up with something that you can create a bestseller inside of a niche to make you money.
Top research design vault, 240 plus niches. Now I just updated this. So now I was doing research every month. Now it's weekly. So you get new ideas every week. And now the next thing on my list is to increase that. But obviously I want to find low competition niches with a demand. And that is the goal. Now it can be a struggle with certain evergreen niches. And I understand that. I've been doing this for a while, right? I've been doing this for about 8 years, print on demand. And when it comes to that, one of the things I like to find niches with the demand, I like to focus on like current events or special events happening. So for example, like Halloween's coming up. That's going to be a big one. What else is coming up? Thanksgiving, Christmas, all that stuff is coming up upon us for Q4. And that's some of the stuff that I'm going to be including pretty soon as far as research ideas for Halloween. So the next one I'm going to release is going to have some new Halloween ideas on there. And I think I'm going to wrap out probably about 50 to 100 different ideas for Halloween, but also keep the evergreen niches in there too as well. So I'm just trying to provide more value for you guys, and especially if you're getting niche ideas, keywords, and then these low competition niches for you. That's very, very important. This is going to help you make money, and that is the goal with this, is to help you understand how to do research. But not only that, is give you an idea of me personally how I would do research, right? So this is an idea of the spreadsheet that you get every week with all the keywords, the niche, the number of competition, and the link for inspiration. And then these are my personal numbers all time with my Amazon Merch on Demand account. So you can kind of look at this right here for social proof. But the top research design vault, sign up for it. It's only $10 a month, and so much value back there, so much different inspiration, different ideas. And that's the goal, to help you make more money with your print on demand business. And it doesn't matter what you're doing. You can be doing Amazon merch, you can be doing Redbubble, Etsy, Spreadshirt, TeePublic. It doesn't matter where you're selling t-shirts.
This is one of the classic ways to do research. This is how I very first started off, right? I was doing research. What I'm going to do is come over here to merchresearch.com. And then it's going to pull up this right here, merch research. So I'm going to do USA, and I'm going to do t-shirts, and I'm just going to go ahead and leave this blank. If you feel like putting any type of keyword in there, you can do that if you want to, but we're going to go ahead and hit search. All right. Now what this is going to do, it's basically taking us over to Amazon.com, and it's filtering it out for us. And it's going to show only like t-shirts, showing some tank tops right here. I see that. And what I'm going to do is click a little corner right here, the right-hand side right here. I'm going to sort it by newest arrival. And it's going to populate everything like that was newly uploaded to the platform. And as I am coming down, what I'm going to be looking for is designs with BSRs that recently sold. That's telling me that there's a demand on the platform, and it's a newer design that was uploaded and people are buying it. All right, so you can use the producer for actually looking at, like, to find like the BSRs, DS, I think it's DSD Quick View too as well. And we're going to keep going. What we're going to do is look for stuff for a BSR real fast. So I'm going to go through this here we go. Pretend I'm a JD Vance. Like this right here. This is a tank top. This is a good one. Inflation is taxation. So let's check out these two right here. It's a good day to celebrate United Day. Bully prevention awareness. This is interesting because bully prevention awareness, right? It's a good day to celebrate United Tea. I know that bully prevention is doing really good, the awareness, because I believe it's awareness month or something's coming up, because I have a design that's just cranking and crushing right now. So we have 3 different ideas that we just seen right off the back by doing that. So obviously there's a demand for that. We're going to keep going. Happy first day of school. So you're seeing that. Promote it to grandma 2025. Interesting. That can work right there. This one I'm just gonna pass on that one just because. Streetwear, I'm not sure what that is. Go ahead and pass on that one. Everything is a conspiracy theory. Interesting. This one has a BSR. What is this one here? Howling at the moon. Pigeons. Pestle. I'm not sure what that is. That looks interesting, right? Something that you can probably create with AI. Not too bad. Come down a little bit more. Everything is a conspiracy theory when you don't understand how anything works. So we see one design sold here and one design sold here. It's the same exact phrase on a t-shirt. And that's interesting. Dance with Harris Walls, 2 steps forward, no steps back. Political design. So let me go ahead and pop that one open. This one right here, that conspiracy theory. I'm just curious because it's obviously doing something, right? We've seen 2 designs that they're already selling. And this is a gold mine too as well, because you can just rinse and repeat this process and there's always going to be something new every day. Orange Native American Day, every Native American child, Indian Pride. Interesting. So like I'll wear another awareness shirt right there. Political here, Battle of the Bishops. I'm not sure what that is. Age is no excuse. All right, so look at just a girl who loves trains. This one has a sale. This one has a sale. This one looks like a behavior crew. The feast. All right, now let's check out. So inflation. Now inflation is taxation. That's interesting. Pretend I'm a JD Vance. So now pretend we talked about this in previous videos, right? Where pretend I'm a lemon, pretend I'm a coconut, pretend I'm something, right? Now leveraging that phrase and something that's trending right now, right, is a really good idea, especially for like political stuff. And the political stuff, there's a big demand for that, right? We know that if you have one design, it can make you thousands of dollars every single day if you do something correct. Now, this right here is something very simple, text-based design, taking something that's doing really good for Halloween and then cross-niching it with the political niche. And then, you have something that can potentially be a top seller on Amazon, which it's most likely is a top seller. Trying to look at the all-time sales. It's still fairly new. Let's go down to here. Uploaded yesterday, and it has a BSR today. Interesting. All right. So that one is, if you look at something like this, we kind of went over and think of something like that. I always said that in a previous video, pretend I'm and then try to use something that's current trending and then leveraging that to actually go into a very competitive niche that has a demand. It's a really good idea. This is the one that I want to look at right here. Everything is a conspiracy theory when you don't understand. This is interesting because I'm not sure where this is. Is this coming from somewhere? Any type of movie or anything? And I don't think it is. All right, now let's go ahead and let's see if this is trending over here, because it might be. Let's say shirt, enter, because I'm curious to see what the other shirts are doing. Let's let these BSRs load up. And it's simple text based on a t-shirt, but like if you spot something like this is a good idea, because most likely other t-shirt, I guess it's because we've seen this one right here. Where was it at? This one right here was the other one that was making sales, right? And this is the one that we clicked on right here. Just trying to see if we found something that's trending, right? Because it's the same process. If you find something that's trending, it's a rinse and repeat process where you're looking at a design to see if it's selling. But this can be a good idea for a niche, right? And just making sure that you're double checking everything and trademarks or anything like that, because we got a result of 204. But is this something that you want to do? Is this, it's a good idea, right? Conspiracy theory. That niche alone is a really good niche to create designs in. We have almost 1 million BSR, 263 BSR, and 642 BSR. So it's a good idea. Alone, what I'm talking about is conspiracy theory. That is probably a good idea, good niche to go into. Now, promoted to grandma, 2025. I bet you anything right now, just literally putting 2025, right? We're in 2024, but we're going into the new year. Now's the time to start creating designs that are related to 2025. Promoted to grandpa, promoted to dad, promoted to mom, whatever it is. You can look at that on Google if we wanted to, but let's take a look at it on Amazon. So we have a result, promoted to grandma 2025. We have a result of 106. And now if we come down here, look at this see, when you see stuff like this that are very low, this is what I was trying to find over here with the conspiracy theory idea, right? Obviously, we didn't find it. We didn't find it because it's not doing so well, but we come over here to soon to be grandma or promoted to grandma. There's different ways to say this. And we see this type of stuff. That means that there's a demand for it right now. Look, we're in the middle of the page and every single one seems to have a BSR right now. Promoted to Nana. Okay. And I think I made a video about this about like a year ago, talking about the same exact concept. And just going into like different family members, different ideas, promoted to grandpa. Look at 2025, right? Pretty cool. So there's a ton of different ideas, aunts, uncles, all that fun stuff. And we have BSRs pretty much on everything on the first page, which is really cool because that means, as we said, there's a demand. Now, let's say bully prevention awareness. Let me just click on that right there. I'm trying to highlight that part right there. There we go. I got it. Let's go ahead and do merch research for free and then show all merch. What we're doing is sometimes it works good and sometimes it doesn't, right? So that didn't. Let me come back over here, just put all department, and then put shirt, hit the search, and so like just like the bullying prevention awareness, like any type of awareness shirts, Amazon, they seem to be cool with it. And that's like, for example, like breast cancer month is this month. That is a really big niche and they seem to be with it. Now, consider like a tragedy or anything like that. They see it more of as an awareness month from my understanding, but looking at it and understanding all these designs been up for years. Now, if you see like anything with an awareness, so for example, bully month, look at this. We have some BSRs that are cranking, 46K, 70K, 74K, or no, there's one up here, 52K. 46K, like these designs. And keep in mind, the lower the BSR, the better. So let me show you an example. So if we come over here and click on this listing, we come down, it's going to be this BSR chart right here, right? Look at it. It's been up since 22 too, but look at this. It's cranking, making a lot of sales, and it's doing its best it's ever did this year. Look at that. Wow. 46K BSR right now, and it's making a lot of sales. Something like this, understanding the colors too as well. I'm pretty sure it's orange for a reason. And, what they did right here with the fingers, right? You can see that right there. And it means something, right? So just understanding who's buying it and, who you're creating it for can make all the difference. And it sells velocity, ranking the product on the first page, and all that fun stuff. Inflation is taxation shirt. Inflation and taxation is theft, and this is the shirt that we're looking at right here, 540.32. And then if we come down, just trying to see like what other people are creating as far as designs. Inflation is a tax on the poor. There's some interesting type of designs in here, but I think just looking at the, let's say, inflation niche in general. So if you come up here, let's say let's just take out this, right, and this inflation. I think this. Now, I've talked about this in a previous video too, how they're mixing like certain events, right? And putting like inflation. Due to inflation, this is my Christmas ugly sweater, right? Due to the economy, this is my Halloween costume, right? There's some funny stuff in here. And you can see like this one's doing pretty good. This one's doing pretty good, right? We found this one about 1.5 years ago. We're doing research. And then due to inflation, this is my Halloween costume. This is pretty cool. Look at that, 190K BSR. And like I said, there's a demand in here. Look at these BSRs. So there's no one on these ones, but on 73K, that's really good, right? Especially with Halloween coming up, you can see that most of the Halloween designs are doing pretty good. And you can see you got some Christmas stuff here, which is doing pretty good. So there's different ideas, different concepts that you can create around this and just try to be funny with it and be creative. And that's one way to jump to a trending niche idea.
All the research that I'm doing inside of this video, I'm using Merch Informer. This is the research tool that I use to find low competition niches. So let me go ahead and share with you how I'm using this. And my coupon code is going to be down below in the description. I get a little affiliate kickback from that. And there is a free trial. So test it out for a few days. If you don't like it, cancel before it charges you. Product research. Come over here to Merch Hunter. Let me show you how you can make money with this tool and find low competition niches. So you can filter a lot of stuff out right here. We can exclude brands, which is really cool. So I'm going to hit that, exclude that, come down right here, leave that. And then with the number of reviews, I'll keep it like 10 or so. And then I'll hit search. And me hitting search is going to basically go on to Amazon.com and do some scraping over there for us to find some new t-shirt designs. Now, with certain things, obviously, you still have to make sure that you're checking for your trademarks and your copyrights. You want to make sure that you're not infringing on another brand. That's one important thing. Now, if we come down here, look at this right here. I'm voting for the convicted felon. That's a real popular one right now. If you're unaware of that, I've made some content on that too, going over that niche. Juneteenth is a real popular one right now. Let's go down right here. Let's say, for example, look at this right here. I went over this one too. I found this one. Let's go ahead and click on this listing. It's 4th of July, and then we have fighter jets. But they're on the back of the fighter jets, it's basically showing the American flag, which is a really, really cool design. Now let's come over here to all-time sales. Let's check this out. It's made its first sale. in 2023, right? But look at this. There's a big demand for this right now, and it's cranking. It seems like it cranks throughout the whole year and makes a lot of sales. So this is one way that I look to see what people are buying. And now what else can you create that's related to this right here? But this is crazy because this is an evergreen niche, right? Obviously, they're targeting 4th of July, but this is an evergreen niche that's going to sell all year long. By looking at the BSR chart, we're seeing that right there, right? Now, let's keep going down, and there's a ton of stuff down here that you probably not even heard, like you never even thought about, right? Done a little bit more. Merry 4th of Happy, you know the thing. Now, let's click on something like this. Now, Joe Biden funny design. If we come down, we're looking at this. Look at the all-time sales. So it's made its first sale in 2023, but look at right now, it's cranking and making a lot of sales right now. Now, the main goal behind this is just to see like what's the demand? What are people buying right now? What can I do? What can I create? You know, and then get an idea from that. As I'm looking at all this stuff, there's so many different niches that you can go after in here. I'm just showing you one way that you can use this tool. Here's another fighter jet design, which is pretty cool, right? They kind of turn it the opposite way. And you can just come down here and just never run out of ideas. Just here for the wieners, right? 4th of July design. Look at that. Let's see. Click on this. Oh, it looks good on an all-white t-shirt, which is nice. But let's look at the all-time sales. It's made its first sale in April 2024, but like this is a newer design that's making sales. Something like this, like when I see something like this, people are obviously buying this type of design right now. It's a good idea to figure out something that's of your own and make something like this. And so that's how I leverage Merch Informer to help me come up with awesome new ideas. And there's a whole suite back here. You can even create your own design back here. There's a ton that can be done with this tool. Really awesome tool.
And if you want more niche ideas like this, watch this video right here next. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.